Okay, so I put in the application with Jax, right? It took me a while for them to get me in there for an interview. But I don't have a car, so I kept constantly walking up there to make sure that they saw my application. So after constantly walking up there, they finally wanted to sit down with me and do an interview. I did the interview with the lady who's the hiring lady. She immediately asked me for two forms of ID. I gave her my driver's license and my birth certificate. Now, the driver's license that I gave her was my paper copy because I lost my hard copy. But she went back there, she printed and, printed it off like they were supposed to do, make a copy of it. So after the interview was done, she said I was done and she'll get back to me. So I'm waiting and waiting for them to get back to me, and weeks going by. So I'm like, I did the interview. You took my information and made a copy of it. So what's going on? So I go up there and I'm, trying to figure out what's going on. Cause if you gonna interview somebody and take their information and stuff like that, that means they're hired. Because you don't take nobody's information if they're not hired. You just do the interview. So they keep telling me to come back, because the hiring manager and the GM ain't and all that. So I'm like constantly going back and back and back and back and back. It's 2 months done passed by. And then I just finally like, okay, I'm holding off on constantly going up there because I have to walk every time I want to go up there. So I'm looking around for other jobs, and other jobs ain't getting back to me, even though I'm reaching out to them. So I go back to trying to get on that Jack since I done did the whole process, interview, got my information copied and all that. So they finally want to get me in there or whatever just recently. So they say, oh, we're going to send you the onboarding stuff, the paperwork stuff, and we're going to get you in here. So yesterday, I did my paperwork all in one day. I did my onboarding all in one day. And I go up there to let them know that I don't finish everything. So they say, come back the next day so you can do your videos. So today is the next day. I go up there because I'm supposed to be doing my videos, right? Since all my onboarding and information with paperwork is done, I'm supposed to go up there and do my videos, right? So they asking me for two forms of ID. Mind you, the first interview I had already gave them this. I gave them my driver's license and I gave them my birth certificate. So they asking for it again because they talking about they lost it. So I'm like, okay, but this time I can't find my paper ID. So I give them my birth certificate and my social security card. The girl go make a copy of it. But the manager saying, nah, that's not gonna work. We need something like your ID and your social security, or your ID, just something with your face on it. And I'm like, I had already gave her that the first go round when I did the interview. So they like, since you can't find it, just try to find it or whatever, and we're gonna call you back. Mind you, they said I'm supposed to be up there to do my videos. So why did it turn from doing my videos to we're gonna call you back, unless that was already the plan to just say you was gonna call me back, but you tried to make it seem like I came up there to do videos. And then this other dude up there doing videos. So something ain't right. And if you're going to get somebody information and stuff like that, they supposed to be hired. It says in my email that I was hired. So I'm confused on how did it turn for we gonna call you back from being hired. It said I was hired. Now y'all saying y'all gonna call me back. But you got all my information. You done copied all my information. So something ain't right with that. And they can't say it was because I ain't had no 2 forms of ID. I done already gave them my 2 forms of ID the first time that I went up there. This is my second time giving them 2 forms of ID. So they got a copy of my ID, which is my driver's license, my birth certificate, and my social security card. So they running game, really. They really, something ain't right, because I feel like they running game on me. Because you don't get nobody information if they not hired. You don't make a copy of somebody information if they're not hired. And if they're hired, you don't tell them that you're going to call them back. Especially on the day that you told them they supposed to be up there doing their videos. And they can't say it was because I ain't have 2 forms of ID. Because the girl didn't say, oh, well, you ain't got your other form of ID, so you're not going to be able to do videos today. She didn't say that either. She didn't say that. She just said, let us know when you find it. But then she also said, we're going to call you back. But she didn't say, oh, you can't not do your videos. But her telling me that they was going to call me back let me know that they only wanted me up there to try to make it seem like they was going to really get me the job.